this video, we will be discussing how to create a project manually with files that have already been saved on your computer. Creating a project manually is very straightforward. Before you can import drawings that have already been saved on your computer, there are two things that you will need to know. First, our program can read most popular file formats, for example, PDFs, DWGs, JPEGs, CPCs, TIFF files, and many more. However, our program cannot read a zip folder. So if the drawings that you're wanting to use are in a zip folder, you will have to extract those files first before you try to import them into our program. Also, if drawings are emailed to you, you will need to save them somewhere on your computer first, because our program cannot simply just open up an email and pull the attachments from it. Once you have your files saved somewhere on your computer where you can easily find them, creating a project manually is very easy. Come up in the very top left corner of the screen and click on the new icon. And the first thing you have to assign to each project is you have to assign a code. The code is simply a serial number that you're making up for each project. This code could have letters and/or numbers or whatever it is you would like it to be. If a project's ID number has been provided for you, you can use that as your code. If there is no project ID, you can simply make one up. And in the description is where you type in the name of your project. You can then choose your bid date and the type of job, whether it is commercial or residential. You can also choose a status for your project. Come down and click on Next, and then click Import Drawings. And go ahead and find your drawings wherever you decided to save them on your computer. Now, one very important thing to note is that if you're working with PDF files, we would recommend that you not import any more than 5 at a time. Most computers take roughly about 3 to 5 seconds per PDF file, and in order to cut down on the time that it takes to import those files, a general rule of thumb is we would recommend not importing any more than 5 at a time. To select one file, simply just double click it, or you can hold Control on your keyboard and click on individual files that you may want. Or if there is a large section of files that you like, click on the first one that you want, hold Shift on your keyboard, click on the last file that you'd like to use, and it will highlight everything in between. Come down and click on Open, and on the following window you will see a list of all the files that you had selected. Click on Next, and then Save, and our program will now create your project and start importing your drawings. Once those have finished importing, those drawings will be listed up here in the drawing section in the top of the left-hand column. You can click on any drawing that you'd like to view, you can set your scale, and start performing your takeoffs. If you'd like to add some more files later on, all you need to do is simply come up top here and click on this little green plus sign. That will reopen that folder, and then you can select which other files you'd like to add now. Simply click on Open again, and those files will then be converted and imported. Once they have finished importing, they will also be listed up here in the drawing section in the top of the left-hand column, along with all of your original drawings. If you've decided you would like to delete a drawing, just click on the drawing so that its name is highlighted in blue. Click this little red X, and that will delete that one selected drawing for you. Our next video will explain how to create a project manually with PDF files that have multiple pages in them.